What's up, guys? Welcome back to RollPlay Solum. My dog's barking at something. I'm not sure why. I might have to go look at that. We're going into hour number 2. Getting ready to go down into a labyrinth, I do believe. So, Neal, take it away.
All right. I take it there's nothing else you guys want to do. You're fully montaged up. You have no other things that you want. Double check, make sure anything that you want to have is on your character sheet, because once you go down there, I'm going to hold you specifically to what is on your character sheet. I am going to, Nazi DM lawyer you on all this shit.
All right, so
I totally would have had my +4 bow. I just forgot to put it on my character sheet.
Okay. Infinite arrows.
No, you have limited arrows. How many are you taking with you?
As much as he desires.
I mean, you have access to as many as you desire, but how many are you taking down with you? Give me an exact count.
269.
Okay, that's another 27 pounds on your character sheet.
Is that really how much that many arrows weigh?
27
They weigh
pounds
10,
of arrows?
10 to the pound. 10 arrows to the pound is a very generous weight. They should actually probably weigh more than that. And also, how do you strap them to yourself? Like, do you just fill up your backpack filled with arrows?
Okay, then I don't take that. I don't know. However many my character sheet can fill is what I've got.
Oh, nice. That's a good number.
Right, so you've got all the little X's marked off everywhere?
Yep.
All right, just remove 1 per arrow that you shoot.
Yep.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to take?
I grab like 10 or 15 healing pots. From
there are none.
I still have my pots in rations.
I'm getting spells from Jockey now.
Yeah, working on it. Also, during that time, I'm gonna call my granddad. Can you do that scene?
Sure. You speak with your grandfather. What does he say?
All right. Hello, grandfather. Sorry to bother you again. It's nice to see you. I missed you.
What is it, Jockey?
Yes. As you know, as I spoke to you last time, we have the child that will help defeat Vorasi. Yes. And we're carrying it to the Templars, who are going to help us with this mission. And right now we have to do a test in order to keep the child with us. And I would need your help, Grandpa.
What would you like of me, my son?
Could you...
My grandson.
Grandson. Could you... I think you can help me with a prayer. I'd like to be able to pray when I'm down there, and I think you have some wise words for me. AKA, I'm looking for the spell prayer, Neal.
Oh, I was like, what is he doing?
I'm trying to roleplay it.
I can't hold your hand, but let us say it together.
Yeah, I'm looking for the spell prayer.
The spell prayer.
Yeah, it says that I can get it from him. It's a level 3 spell.
I'll attack now.
It's like a better bless.
Yeah, it seems like everyone attack, damage, and saving throws by friendly people friendly to the priest get +1. Priest enemies get -1 on attack, damage, and saving throws. The priest can do other things.
Hang on, Jen. Neal's going to check to see if this spell is too good before he can see if you're going to get it.
No. If it's in the book, it's in the book.
The medulla oblongata. The chat, someone said, Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, totally.
Oh, never mind. You already found it. I was going to do some troubleshooting here.
Oh, for the headset?
Yeah, I think so. I'll message this to you. We could figure it out off stream. Sorry, continue, Neal.
He grants you a prayer spell.
Thank you, Grandpa.
You have this spell until either you leave the dungeon or you cast it. Those are the constraints of the spell. Well, I mean, once you go in the dungeon, then you have it till you leave.
Hey, grandfather, what's with the shitty gift? Why can't I just keep it forever?
It's okay, I can summon my grandfather time.
Okay. Anything else you guys want?
I don't think so. How many hours? How many arrows did you get, Largo?
Whatever fills up my character sheet.
What is that? You have to write it down.
It's X's, right? So it's not numerical. I just mark off an X every time.
You can count them, though.
Well, it's the really small. Okay, hold on.
Is this better, you think?
Oh my God, Jeff, we just fixed it.
Did we actually? Was
That's
that
all.
it was?
It's the
Switch?
entire time. That's all it was.
All praise JP and the guys that contributed.
Yeah.
Did you read that tweet? Is that where you got it
I
from?
did. Brad Klein. Thank you very much.
Brad Klein.
What did
thank
you do to fix it?
There's
I
a little
flipped a
button.
switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was using his inline mic, so that's why it was rubbing on his shirt, because the mic was actually on the little thing on the line. Anyway.
And now it's this right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, one time for old time's sake. How's that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
we're done.
52 is the exact number of arrows.
Holy shit, that's a lot of arrows. Cool. That weighs 5.2 pounds. Just call it 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Anything else? Are we good? I'm okay with you having those arrows. I've got 20.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can drop stuff and be not encumbered, but I don't think so. That's like a lot of shit I'd have to drop. There's no way. Nah. Okay, all good.
You didn't give me too many spells, did you?
No, I just added one for the prayer. It's the last one. 1, 2, 3.
Why do you have
4.
6 second level spells?
What? Did I fuck up something?
Yeah, you have 5 first, 6 second, and 2 third.
Oops. What?
Instead
I'm
of-
not supposed
normally
to have.
you have 1, 2,
Oops.
3, 4, 5. Normally you should have 5, 4, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Okay, let me fix the level 2 spells. I kind of fucked up here. I counted wrong.
Yeah. Just slipping in 2 extra level 2 spells in there. Whoops, haha.
I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Who's
I'll
this?
fix
What?
It enriched the game.
Is that Jeff?
What? It sounds that good?
It just sounds different as well.
Who's this man?
Who's this guy?
You know what they say?
Who
If
was
you're, not,
that?
if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's true.
I don't think that's what they say.
That is what they say.
Who
Well, they
they?
are assholes.
Some people say that. I've heard it somewhere.
I've heard that saying.
I don't know what else to remove. Okay, I removed 2. Done.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys proceed to head down into the dungeon below. The entrance is on the other side of the altar from the door that you went to the kind of dining area. You've seen it marked off before. It's typically like where you would have the catacombs underneath a temple.
Before we go, Neil, I asked Carla for a favor.
Yes, what would you like?
No, literally.
Like
a
a
nightly
physical totem favor. She looks around, realizes she doesn't really have anything, and says, "One moment," and walks into a different room and comes back out, or pokes her head back out and says, "Come here."
I come.
Like gestures you over. She
Literally.
hands you her old-timey undergarments, which are actually kind of like granny panties. They're pretty.
Sick.
They're not super
But-
sexy.
Back then, I would have found them super, super sexy. So
Probably, yeah.
I wink, kiss her on the cheek, and
Please
I
put
guess
them in
I
your backpack before you go out there, though.
yes,
It's kind of embarrassing.
I put it in my backpack.
Okay. Cool.
Hashtag pound town.
All right.
All right, now we can go. Sorry.
I found out who said that quote, by the way. I Googled it. It was anonymous.
Of course it was. Anonymous.
God, he's been all over the place. Or
Dude.
she.
They say a lot of quotes.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Anonymous does say a lot of quotes.
Oh, it was like anonymous, the capital A, like the proper noun anonymous, not,
Mhm. Anonymous Jones is his full name.
Yeah. That's him. That's him. All right,
Joe-
Neil.
it's
We
Joe.
descend.
Okay. You descend. It is a staircase that goes down for about like 1 floor, and then there is a large iron door. as you descend. Does anyone have a torch?
Neil, I run back upstairs and grab 2 torches.
You guys had 9 days. No one thought a torch, some sort of light to go underground into the
Wait,
dungeon?
is there a Templar still with us?
Yes.
I say, Mr. Templar, you didn't tell us that you didn't have this place lit. We need torches? What kind of test is this?
A test to see how well you are prepared to face the difficulties ahead. If you cannot even think to bring light into a darkened area,
Well, Mr. Templar, hold on.
question your ability to care for a child.
Mr. Templar, what type of world would we live in if we didn't have light around this baby? We always travel during the day.
So when you hear you're going into a dungeon, your thought is not, let me get light beforehand?
No, I assume this
It's
was
all
going to be
part of
a
the test.
proper test, not some that you just kind of like rigged together in the last couple of days and forgot to light the damn thing. Does anyone have a light? Start asking around. Any torches? Anyone?
I think I used to have one. Do I?
There
still
are
have one?
torches that we can supply you with.
Can we get a couple of those?
To embarrass me.
How
And
am
he
I
will
embarrassed?
to get you. He brings you 2 torches.
Okay.
Would you like anything else?
Got any magical items?
Once you go down in there, we will close the door behind you.
Will there be light on the other side? Let's just get going, guys. He's giving me the stink eye.
I
I'm
mean,
ready.
should we bring food supplies and water? I don't know how long this thing's gonna take.
I think we have some rations, do we not?
We
Yeah,
all
we
should.
All right.
Okay. He steps down and opens the large iron door for you. It is dark inside. And he gestures you forward.
We move forward.
I walk in.
Yeah, we walk in.
Belmontarius be with you, he says.
I don't believe in him.
And also with you.
Shut the door.
Fucking Smee. Holy shit.
I actually thought that, but I didn't say it.
Well, yeah, because, Largo's a sensible man, not like Cobblepot or Smee.
It's
Hey,
those
don't
gnomes,
bring
man.
Cobblepot into this.
It's those gnomes.
Oh my god, the gnomes are assholes. Alright.
I start pulling on the door to pull it down.
Do you light the torch, Smee?
I tell everyone, look, it's probably not best if I hold this torch. A thief's not very stealthy if he's the one providing all the light. You know what I'm saying?
Very good point. Jockrey, do you do us the honor?
Jockrey, you cannot carry your shield and
Yeah.
torch at the same time.
I can carry my shield and
can't.
torch at the same
You can
time.
have one in each hand, but then you can't cast spells.
Just
Yeah.
be in the back. Just sit, head up the caboose.
Dude, I need to hold my things and I need to cast spells if trouble arises.
I set my hair on fire. We walk through that.
I'm just like, well, look, here's the issue. You got 2 thieves who rely on the darkness because we are the thievy type. Or at least I am.
Is there like sconces in the walls and stuff, Neil?
There is a sconce directly inside the door.
Fantastic. We light that. And I give a sigh as I look at my small friends.
I mean, the sconce is just a spot to hold the torch. It doesn't actually light on its own.
I give a look to him. That
I
says
give
I'm
him one of the
upset.
30 torches that we have then. And
You have 2 torches.
God.
You have exactly 2 torches.
I shrug and carry the torch myself.
All right. You cannot use your shield while carrying the torch. Just remember
No,
that.
I choose to carry the shield, but not use the spear.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
I'll be
The
honest.
torch is not lit up right now.
So as we're walking, like Jockrey, I feel like Victorian is gonna need his shield, like his melee weapons, a lot more than you will. If you do
But-
one hand torch and then the other hand for spells, that I feel like that's the optimal way to walk down.
In the back, in the caboose.
I stop
Like-
because this makes
Can I
so much
stop-
sense that I literally stop dead in my tracks.
Can
I
I
go-
cast with one hand, Neil?
I'm gonna give it to you. Yes, I'll say you can cast with one One hand, as
Marvel?
long as the other hand is free, like you need one hand to actually make the proper gestures, but you both need both hands to go through with things. So like if one hand's tied behind your back,
Yeah.
no, fuck it. If you have one hand free, it has to be like properly free, not like, strapped to your body. But if one hand is fully free for movement, you can cast a spell. We'll say one arm.
Largo, that is literally the best idea
All
we've
right,
heard.
fine. Give me the freaking torch, guys.
Thank you very much.
And now with the cornrows, her hair's not at risk of setting fire either. So this is like really fortuitous.
True.
There's no cornrows.
Thank you, Neil.
She actually has a Nike swoosh in his hair.
Oh no!
Jacqueline got sponsored in those 9 days. All right, we march forward, Neil. The marching order is Victorian in the front, me and Largo side by side in the middle, and then Jacqueline in the back.
As you guys walk in, the Templar slides the door or shuts the door behind you, and it kind of closes home with a very loud ring. The caverns that you're in are worked stone laid on the ground. It's about 8 feet wide, 7 feet tall, and it smells kind of like wet earth and
Mahogany.
very, very old death, like kind of a little bit musty and moldy. You see the feet of a few corpses kind of sticking out from the walls in a few places, and there is a little bit of water on the floor. Some areas have more puddled than others.
Okay.
We walk forward.
You walk forward. Dun dun dun.
Maybe you guys should check out for traps when you think it might be.
Huh. Yeah, that'd be good if I took some, if I ever took that class.
Good thing I brought a spell for that.
What the fuck, Ryan? The most random shit destroys you, man. You're just
I have a weird sense of humor, I guess. I don't know. Like sometimes I
that
just
class
crack
is just
up.
losing it.
How does
There's not classes back then, you silly goof.
Jeff? How does Samuel Rip Jackson sit with you? Is that a funny one or no?
Yes.
No, Samuel Ripson.
Samuel
Samuel
Rip. Sorry.
What? Just the name? It just blows him over.
No,
Don't
no,
ever change, Ryan.
no. We'll talk about it later.
Anyways,
So Neil, 4 rounds per level. That would mean 20 rounds, 20 hours, like
20
minutes. 20 minutes. What's a round?
One round is 1 minute.
So I can do 20 minutes of the text snares and pits.
How long does it last? Did you say?
4 rounds per level. Level 5.
The math checks out, Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Did
want to double
that-
check the actual spell description, make sure she's not lying to us, as
Neil,
happens.
please.
I don't
You
actually
will
even
not
see
get
that
us
spell
with your
anywhere.
traps.
Detect snares
Yeah.
and pits.
Yep, that's it.
What level is that?
Snares, level 1.
The fuck? Where is this spell hiding from me?
Detect snares and pits. Upon casting this spell, the caster is able to detect snares, pits, deadfalls, and similar hazards along a path 10 feet wide and 30 feet long. Such hazard includes simple pits, deadfalls, snares, and wilderness creatures. For example, trapdoor spiders, giant sundews.
It's got an ampersand on it. That's
lions.
why I couldn't find it.
Checkmate.
Fucking
Neil.
ampersands.
fucking ampersands.
Seriously, man.
Who created ampersands? Let's go kill them.
Amper.
Fucking jackasses.
Is it ampersand? that created it?
Probably.
I don't know, man.
Do you know it's
All right.
also called an epershand?
Only in crazy person land.
I didn't. An ampersand or epershand.
Okay. Cool. So, do you cast that, Jacqueline?
Yes.
Okay. Along a path 10 feet wide and 40 feet long. The spell is directional. The caster must face the desired direction to determine if pit trap exists in the direction. Caster experiences a feeling of danger from the direction of the detected hazard, which increases danger. Okay. Cool. All right, so you have this going while you walk
Yep.
For 20 minutes.
for 20 minutes. Cool. And what are the races of people in the party? I know Jeff is a human.
I'm
We
a
got
human.
no. You're a human as well, Jen?
Human, halfling, gnome.
Human, halfling, gnome. Okay, cool. And so you guys are just walking down the hallway. Victorian in the front.
Yeah. Unless
Shield
we have
up.
another reason to stop.
No.
Spear
Okay,
out.
cool. As you walk through you kind of feel like the grade is going down a little bit, like you're getting deeper and deeper into the earth. Although it's not a perfectly even grade, occasionally you'll come across like puddles that are fairly large.
Watch your step, friends. It dips down here just a bit.
But it seems to be a straight shot for at least 40 feet until it opens into a large cavern. There's a statue in the middle. This room is 10 feet tall. The statue goes, it's got a sword in its hand, and the sword kind of reaches almost all the way to the ceiling.
Hey guys, I feel like
It's a
it's
big
gonna
room
come
up here,
alive.
guys. There's a stone
you guys should
golem.
be careful.
And there is a door on the opposite side of you, and a door on the left and right side. The cavern itself has a few smaller statues that look 1/4 or 1/8 human size. I don't know how big that is, but they're about 2 feet tall each, and they look to be of people, and they're scattered about.
I turn to the group and say, "Boss fight."
Back in my time in the rimlands of the sky, I learned it was always good to attack inanimate objects, just to make
Right.
sure.
Well, go attack then. What are you waiting for?
All right,
I believe in you.
I'll try to stab the statue.
Okay, so you actually walk into the room then?
Yeah,
Oh
Well,
wait,
I don't detect anything, Neil.
You don't walk into the room, Largo?
well,
I thought you said you stabbed the monster. That you have to walk into the room to stab the monster.
I thought it was in the hallway.
I know. I said it was in the center of the room. Largo walks into the room. This has already been declared.
Neil, wait. Are you
Largo,
gonna
you
warn
walk
me?
into the room.
Are you gonna
All right.
warn me if I feel danger with my detect snares and pits thing?
Of course, I'm not gonna just be like.
Before he says he walks into the room, right? Just
You have a 40-foot path. You do not detect any snares, pits, or whatever in front of you.
Okay, and I tend to walk and do this since I know my spell is only activated in front of me, so I'm like, doo-doo-doo. So I'm clear.
All right, Largo. You walk up to the statue. You
We
hit
all
it with
do.
your sword
We're all walking in.
or whatever weapon you're using, and nothing happens because it's just a freaking statue.
Now I know.
I think you just got D&D pranked on. You just
Yeah.
got had D&D style.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Yeah.
being had as long
This
as
is
I
an
don't.
okay
get-
moment.
Largo, watch out. There's a spider on your shoulder. Look right there. It's going to get you. Go and flick it off.
All right, so we kind of peruse. I look at the statues. What do I notice? Like, what are just normal people?
The one in the middle is a man. He's got a sword and a shield held in his hands up like this. The sword reaches all the way to the ceiling. The other ones look to be renditions of people in their day-to-day life. They're mostly like clothed in old-timey clothes, which for you are like really old-timey. We're talking like Greco-Roman robes and shit. And they're small scale. Some of them are actually just like the bust of a person from chest up.
They
And
look super lifelike, or is it pretty artsy?
no, they look as close to lifelike as possible, but they're still cold stone.
There is a
Maybe we-
chance, friends, we might be dealing with a monster that turns people to stone. I've heard of this. So, if that is the case, avert your eyes.
Good point. Or they might come back to life. Maybe we should put them in a corner and tie them together.
Wait, is it just a bunch of... You're going to lift these stone statues?
I'm pretty sure we could push them around.
Why don't we just push them over?
But if there's something underneath, we should just move them a little bit.
Neil, I go up to one of the statues and try to push it over.
The tall one in the middle, or one of the small ones on the side?
Yes, the gigantic one to the top of the ceiling.
No,
Sneeze
one of the-
strength just happens to be 70.
One of the smaller ones on the side. I would assume it can be put off balance pretty quick if I just push it over.
Yeah, you give it a. I mean, they're heavy stones, so it takes a little effort for you, but you
Yeah.
knock it over and it falls to the ground. And I should get my dice out.
Maybe we should break them.
I don't know. I mean,
It just falls to the ground.
does it... Is it...
The bottom of it is flat, as if it's meant to rest on a flat surface.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't think that someone would turn these people to stone and then put them on a flat surface.
That would be strangely detailed.
It would be a little bit interesting. I don't know.
Typically, monsters don't care about that kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should probably just... How many exits are there in here, Neil?
Including the one you came in through, there are 4, one in each cardinal direction.
Is there any sense of
Smee, I agree. We should split up. Everyone take a different path.
Each person take a road.
is there any symbology above the door frames or anything like that, Neal?
What's your intelligence, me? Actually, just give me an intelligence check. And what languages?
Well, I'm
do you
looking too, so how about we all check, right?
I mean, Smee was the one to poke around at the top.
He noticed
He's
the
curious on
gigantic
his own.
vagina over the top of one door, but the rest of us didn't.
What languages do you speak, Smee?
Common, gnome, small, submersible animals, mammals, shit, and goblin.
Do you know how to read?
No.
Oh, damn,
Okay.
there is that.
Uh,
I think elf and orc.
Give me an intelligence check, Mr. Smee.
Okay. 24.
4. You do notice that there is some text up above, but you do not know what language it is written in.
Jockrey, can you help me out here? There seems to be some sort of symbology up there.
Yes, my friend. Let me take a look.
I skipped reading class as well.
Jockrey, you know how to read.
Yep.
What languages can you speak?
Common and a little bit of Elvish, like somewhat.
Okay, you do not know
Basic
the language
understanding.
either.
Okay. Basic understanding of Elvish.
Here's what I do, because these are Templars, and it is a dungeon underneath a Templar. So what I would do is I take the writing of the Templar designs, right, that I got from the priest or the other Templar, and I check to see if it matches or looks similar to what's up there.
Interesting. It does not, but very good thinking.
Thank you.
That's the sort of role playing that's rewarded with extra experience.
There you go.
That's what
Except
I
it
was
didn't
going.
work, so you didn't get any.
No, but it's still the right, concept and idea. I like people thinking out of the box.
Neal, I take a shit and squiggle my hands around in it.
Nice.
And I look down and be like, I wonder if there's any relationship to that symbology that I scribbled in the shit or the one above the door.
All right, so all that experience you guys got for Largo's brilliant thinking is just undone.
Damn it.
All right. So we have no idea. I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. We have no idea what
There's not very much text. It's actually only just a few small runes on each door frame. But
Do the statues seem random, or are they facing a direction? Are they...
And out of my...
That statues is facing inward towards the main statue.
In which direction is he facing?
He is facing the doorway through which you came.
Interesting.
Does he pivot? Do we notice if he pivots at all, Neal? The statue in the middle?
I don't know what you mean by pivot.
Like
spin?
if I walk up to him, does it look like he turns on any level of the statue?
No, he looks pretty statue-like.
Okay.
Statuesque, you could say.
And it's all stone?
I'd say that,
His
but-
entire body's stone? There's no like ruby or anything?
Yes,
Okay.
Greystone.
Well, I guess we gotta walk down one of these corners, guys.
Yep. I think we should just take it one at a time, right?
You guys don't feel like trying to tie the statues up together? Too many precautions?
I mean, I look at the base of those and I think those are just decoration. I don't think those are people.
Yeah.
If you got
And
a
if-
solid base like that and they're meant to
Alright.
stand there.
Fair point.
Not a bad idea, though, Joffrey. I like where your head's at.
Yeah, you can never be too safe, but I think it's just a statue.
I think you can be too safe, but still, a good idea.
Okay. How about west?
Do we know the cardinal? Does anyone in the party know directions, Neal?
Does anyone have direction sense?
I do.
You
It's
do?
funny you should ask that. Yes.
Ma-
Well, shit. Yeah, you guys know exactly where you're facing. Currently, you are headed due east.
What entrance did we come in from?
You came in from the western entrance.
I think we should go north, guys.
So then I just suggested to go back the way we came.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Just
Not
checking.
west then. I'm just kidding.
Let's go north.
Coward.
I say we head north. That's my vote.
Sounds
Alright.
good to me.
Let me take a look, then I rotate and I look. Neil doesn't say anything, we're good. Go!
We walk north, Neal.
Okay. You immediately fall in a pit.
Neil, please.
Yeah.
Rip.
All right. There is a door in front of you. blocking the exit to the north.
Oh,
We
it's
go
not
through the door.
open?
No. There's doors on each exit. The only entrance that doesn't have a door is the western exit.
Now,
Where
you
she-
say door. Do these have a mechanic to opening them up, or are they just a flat wall that looks like some sort of a portal into another room?
They've got this crazy thing called a handle on them.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this what you were going here. I pull the handle and open it up.
Too much filling. The door opens in front of you, and it just opens in front of you.
Okay, what do we see?
You see
First
a small
puzzle
hallway,
accomplished.
more stone below you and stone on the walls. All looks worked. Heading down.
I check for traps.
Well, I'm detecting already,
What is the
though.
detect trap?
30%.
And you're detecting it on the door frame itself?
On the ground moving forward.
Dude, I
On
activated
the
my
ground in front
spell.
of the
We shouldn't be losing time here. I feel like I'm gonna see if there's something for 20 minutes.
I turn around. I'm like, I did go into class for about 3 minutes, and the first thing they said is check trap,
Ryan?
then walk forward.
But
JP
I'm checking traps right now.
JP!
What's
Lord
that?
Smeet, you find something.
Yeah, what do I find?
You find that the wall on the left side, just inside the doorway, like 6 inches inside,
Shotgun.
you notice that there is a very slight crack that runs up the wall that has, it looks like it's been smeared over, but you're inspecting for traps, and blowing on things, looking around, because inspecting for traps takes a few minutes. You actually notice that this wall seems to have a perfectly vertical line that runs up and down it, almost like it was carved, like it opens.
Now, you see here, I don't trust magic all the time. I trust my own eyes.
And my magic doesn't see anything, Neil?
Your magic detects what exactly?
Like everything. It says
Snares,
traps.
Pits,
Yeah.
and falls.
No, not just that. It says deadfalls, snares of
Sinkholes?
wilderness creature. For example, trapdoor spiders, giant sundews, ants, lion. Primitive traps constructed of natural materials, man traps, missile trips, hunting snares, etc.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
Interesting. I thought it was better.
Okay, so you said
Well,
it's
It is etc.
Yeah, etc. I thought.
No, it's not etc. in this case.
So this is what is this, Neil? It's some sort of crafted into the stone on the left wall.
You keep following it, and you see that it goes. I mean, you can only follow it so far because you're only so tall. You move forward, and you notice that it's actually there's a block about 4 feet wide that has lines that go up as far as you can see, as far as you can reach.
I pointed out to the rest of the party and say, what's up there at the ceiling? I can't.
Like a babe, I put my hands underneath his armpits and I put him up higher.
It looks like an outline of. I mean, to you, it looks like a door, like a concealed, hidden door on the wall.
Yeah.
Cool. I push Smee into the door. Gently.
I'm
Good luck, friend.
I'm screaming at top of him like, don't do it, get back, save yourself, save yourself. But I let it happen.
So you let him just push you into the wall.
I probe him with it. Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah,
probe
I mean,
him.
I put my hand out.
Okay, how hard do you guys push?
I mean, if I put my hand out and push into it,
Yeah,
does
he's
anything
pushing hard.
happen?
You're just
Yeah.
Okay, the door or the wall kind of slides for just a moment behind, out or forward, and then it seems to move under its own power and it slides back and then to the right.
Okay. What happened? Do we get a new sense of smell when this door opens?
No, but you do look inside, and you see a woman inside the room
Oh, that's
tied
odd.
up in the back corner of the room.
Smee, help me untie this woman.
Wait!
Largo, what is it?
This is a test.
Is she beautiful, Neil?
She's kind of average looking.
I ignore him. No, I'm just kidding. What do you mean, Largo? Speak quickly. This woman is captured.
This woman is captured, but she is clearly in no immediate danger. I say we question her and then decide.
I
Woman,
agree. We should.
why
be
is it that you are captured?
She's gagged as well.
Is she?
I
Well, I
She
guess
was
you can
gagged
ungag her.
So you guys approach her to ungag her.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't. I stay
I
back.
stay at the back with the light.
I look around. Do I notice anyone or thing else in the room besides the tied up woman?
There is a small, what looks to be a chamber pot. I guess you would have smelled the disgusting smell of human feces and urine that's been sitting
Yes, we
in
would smell that.
a room.
Well, why didn't you say so, Neil?
It slipped my mind. That's a very good point.
But God, the room reeks of shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I'm not drawing,
The
guys.
only other thing in the room is this chamber pot, as it is, but you guys are kind of used to the smell because every room in the world has this smell from it. And what looks to be a serving platter that has an old chicken bone on it and a stale crust edge of bread.
But they don't look that old. Like they're not rotting terribly.
No, they're not rotting. They
Is she
look
super
probably
skinny?
a day or two.
Aside
Does she
from
look
the-
like not enough nutrition?
Malnutrition.
Malnutrition?
No, not seriously.
Malnourished.
No. Take your everyday average woman, put her in slightly dirty clothes, and tie her up and gag her, and put her in a dungeon.
Don't do that.
And
but
that's
yeah,
what you got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't do that.
Does she
roleplay
look
community.
hurt?
We at RollPlay do not
She's got
advocate this.
wide eyes going.
aside
Be
from the
I
door
take the
we
gag
came,
out. I said that. It's just we're.
Well, yeah,
lying.
but everyone's like, hold on, wait. What else is in the I'm just giving.
They're
description.
doing that. I'm
Sorry.
not. I'm taking the gag out.
is there another door besides the one we came in?
No.
Okay.
I block my ears because I'm super careful.
Okay. You approach the woman and ungag her, Victorian. She says, "Oh my God, thank you. How did you find me here?
That's not important. What has you captured?
Those
Captain.
damnable men in armor upstairs. They dragged me down here.
Wait a second.
On what grounds?
I don't. They something about a child. I don't understand. They
Joffrey.
dragged me down here.
Ring of truth. This woman.
I have my ears covered, so I'm like,
Joffrey, quit being an imbecile.
I don't hear you.
I slapped Jock. Okay, yeah, actually, that's good. I haven't done that in a long time. I'm gonna slap you.
Do you roll a hit?
Oh yeah.
Him? I'm sorry.
Damn
him.
it!
Oh,
That's just a
shit, I-
gentle one.
He sees the slap coming and ducks underneath it.
No, it's a
I'm
gentle
like,
slap.
what is it, man? What if she's a sorceress?
That's why I need you to do the ring of truth if you can.
If she's a sorceress, she has need of her hands.
Good point. I remove my hands. And I'm like, nope, don't have it. Sorry, didn't expect to meet people in a dungeon.
I say we kill her.
What? No way.
What? No! What? No! Please untie me.
Why?
Let's get out of here.
Why are
Did
you
you see
here,
the men
though?
upstairs?
Why are you here? What have you done in your life?
I had a child recently and they took him away from me. He had a marking on his arm and they thought he was this holy child that was supposed to save the world, and he took him away from me and they tied me up down here. No, please let me out. I haven't seen my son in a very long time.
Joffrey, do you have the
Check
ability to
out.
glean truth from this person?
Do
Actually,
you seriously think that I'm just sitting down here in a dungeon, tied up, and I'm going to hurt you?
yes.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I believe.
That is a
Well,
possibility.
why did they send you down to the dungeon? They just told you, we have the child, goodbye. We're putting you in a dungeon.
Do you?
Joffrey, you still haven't answered the
know
question
the
that I've asked you
boasts
3
of
times now.
madmen and knaves.
It's getting awkward. Can you please just
Yeah,
answer?
I'm looking at what I can do. One sec.
Wait. Hold on. Why don't look? Here, we don't care about I don't care about this person. Maybe you guys do. We're supposed to explore this labyrinth. Are her hands tied, Neil?
Her arms are tied behind her back. Like,
Nope, I can't.
Are her
Right.
feet
Okay,
tied
that's
as
fine.
well?
no, her feet are not tied.
I'm just like,
Friends?
why don't we have her lead? She's expendable. She walks in front of us at all
Well-
times. We keep her tied up.
Not a bad idea, Smee, but this reeks.
What?
of- They would not arm us, equip us, rest us, and then put
They
us in a
armed
place
you?
where the keeping.
You here to kill me? She
I put
starts
the
pulling
gag back in her mouth. Yeah.
Unless
Let's talk to her some more. Let's just scare the
Hold on.
poor girl.
Let's hear everyone's ideas. What, Largo? Also, you didn't finish, Victoria.
Basically, what I propose is that there's no way they would keep a captor down here and then put us well armed down here to find this out.
unless these Templar are highly fanatical and they're not to be trusted.
Well,
We should let the woman speak before we reveal information, and then she can use it.
I mean, she doesn't have any power in this particular situation. I don't think she can use it against us.
Well, she could try to tell us what we want to hear.
I
That's
walk
what
up.
she did.
Yeah,
I think.
I walk up and take the gag out and be like, "How long ago were you captured?"